Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Rekakwadash. Double honors, of course, go out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who continue through the Holy Spirit to give us His truth. This is Nama with the DC camp. And at some point, you had to ask yourself, is this true? You've all gone to the stores and, you know, even some of your staple items are coming up short. But you're starting to notice more and more things are missing and they're not being restocked. Well, why is that? In this article, it's from the Atlantic, and it says America is running out of everything. And as I read on, it asks the question, is it just me or does it feel like America is running out of everything? I visited CVS last week to pick up some at home, that test. They'd been sold out for a week. An employee told me, so I asked about paper towels. We're out of those too, he said. Try Walgreens. I drove to a Walgreens that had paper towels, but when I asked a pharmacist to fill some very common prescriptions, he told me the store had run out. Try the Target up the road, he suggested. Target's pharmacy had the meds, but its front area was alarmingly barren, like the canned food section of a grocery store 1 hour before a hurricane makes landfall. This is the economy now. 1 hour errands are now multi-hour odysseys. Next day deliveries are becoming day after next deliveries. That car part you need, it'll take an extra week, sorry. The book you were looking for, come back in November. The baby crib you bought, make it December. Eyeing a new home improvement job that requires several construction workers, haha, pray for 2022. The U.S. economy isn't yet experiencing a downturn akin to the 70s period of stagflation. This is something different and quite strange. Americans are settling into a new phase of the pandemic economy in which GDP is growing, but we're also suffering from a dearth of a shocking array of things. Test kits, car parts, semiconductors, ships, shipping containers, workers. This is the everything shortage. The everything shortage is not the result of one big bottleneck in, say, Vietnamese factories or the American trucking industry. We are running low on supplies of all kinds due to a veritable hydra of bottlenecks. And if you think that this isn't done on purpose, you're fooling yourself. This is being done on purpose. This old system, monetary system, as we've always known, it's stale, and they want to change it. They want to go digital. Why? For all you idiots that think if they do that, it's going to be so beneficial. No. Nothing is done for our benefit. It will be a nightmare because this is the thing that will give the banksters and the government total control over you. You just witnessed them saying that anything over $600 now, they're going to investigate. What kind of shit is that? Why? Because with the old paper money and coinage, you could work a gig, all right, off the grid, so to speak. You won't be able to do that anymore. Anything you get, anything you pay for, all those things coming in and going out are going to be monitored. They will have total control. Welcome to the New World Order for you idiots that called it conspiracy. This is directly related. And for those of you that didn't take that shit in your veins, you know what I'm talking about? Guess what? This is linked to that too. Because I have to, for those that were buffoons and were scared into doing it, taking that jab, See, they're really after our people. All right, they later on down the road, they not worried about their people. But the thing is to get our people. And what you don't realize is this is what's happening. Let's go to the scriptures. Let's go to Old Testament, Exodus 21. And this all has to do, let me see if I can get another version here. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to Bible Hub. All right. All right, let's see. Now I want the, dang it, let's see. Always got this, don't ever do the new stuff. Stick with the old. This is KJV. All right. It says laws for servants, because that the blue letter doesn't have the heading. It says laws for servants. All right, and this is my point. I'll just start at the top. It says, now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant 6 years, he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free from nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master gave him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. Skipping down gives you personal injury. All right, it's let's see, 6 is what I want. It says, if his masters have, okay, I already read that. 5, and if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife and my children, I will not go out free. 6, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. That shot you idiots took, that's all it is a high-tech awl, because you're never getting that shit out. They put luciferase, and why did they call it that, by the way? They killed all of those horseshoe crabs because their blood is bioluminescent, and that's what you idiots have running through your veins. It's a marker. It's not the mark, but it's a mark. And all the rest of that crap that's got in, I heard mRNA. What was the purpose of doing that? cRNA, all right? Down to your cellular level. For what? Nanotechnology is also rumored to be involved. But you were so quick because your life has been interrupted. So you're so anxious to get back, and they knew this. And you suckers, yes, that's what you were, you suckers went on ahead and took it. Now the rest of us, all right, man, see, they flip shit around. They make the people that will wait up, hold up. Something's not right about this. So the idiots are now pressing us to take this shit, all right, because they were weak. But anyway, that's another topic. I just wanted to point this part because this is linked, all right. Anyway, back to this goods shortage and all these ships off the coast, all right. As a matter of fact, here it is. Now this one says more than 70 cargo ships keyed outside Los Angeles and Long Beach ports amid surge in U.S. imports. This is 22nd of September. So they said 70 here. Others, they say 50 something. So what is it? Some of them in the last 2 weeks just said fuck it and they went back. I don't know. But yeah, this is being done on purpose. And you have, like, if you go to Google, it'll say that no, there's not. Rumors are that this has been done on purpose. That's not true. You go ahead and believe that. All right. Now it said up to 73 at the weekend, with other ports, okay, also able to clear the backlog. All right. Wow. Wow. This is crazy, people. This is fucking crazy. It says the pandemic has snarled global supply chains in several ways. Pandemic checks sent hundreds of billions of dollars to cabin-fevered Americans during a fallow, I like the way they put that, fallow period in the service sector, because people are still suffering from that. You, all these fights breaking out at these sporting events, theme parks like Six Flags. That's why I would say in my recent videos, well, not so much recent, but in the last few months, be very careful where you go, because people are on edge, and that's what this was designed to do. All these psychiatrists and psychologists, you can tell this was planned. All right, because there's a lot of that cash has flowed to hard goods, especially home goods, such as furniture and home improvement materials. Many of these materials have to be imported from or travel through East Asia, but that region is dealing with the Delta variant, which has been considerably more. See, all this bullshit, they constantly, like that damn show, what was it? Was it The View? Where they pulled that, you could tell that shit was just theater, all right? Rushed those people off the set saying that they had tested positive and they trying to protect the vice president. That's so much bullshit. But you'll be surprised at who the people that bought it. I'm gonna skip down. You can read that for yourself. More bullshit. It says the most dramatic expression of this snarl is the purgatory of loaded cargo containers stacked on ships bobbling off the coast of LA and Long Beach. Just as a normal traffic jam consists of too many drivers trying to use too few lanes, the traffic jam at California ports has been exacerbated by extravagant consumer demand, slamming into a shortage of truckers, and port workers. Again, I have to go back. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, boy. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Let's go into that word device. You should all know it by now, but we're going to do it anyway. Device. That's Strong's G 3540. Let's go into it.
Strong's G 3540. Naima.
1. A mental perception or thought. 2. That's the point. An evil purpose. That's what this is. All right? An evil purpose. All right? These devils got a plan. They're trying to rush this New World Order through. All right? Which brings up this scripture. This is Revelation 12 and 12. And it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe or destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? And as it says in Job here, these elites know this. It's you that we're trying to tell and trying to hopefully, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, the Holy Spirit opens your eyes to see while there's time yet remaining. This is Job 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, we're talking about this so-called white man who are the biblical Edomites. The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So he's trying to find some way to circumvent this judgment. All right? Because he has a heavy judgment. All right? He's trying to figure out a way to get out of it. You talking about with his technology. He's trying to merge, and that's what's also happening now, merge man with machine with this transhumanist. When you look up this asshole here, that's going to get into it too. Let's see if I can get a, let's see. You look up this guy. Let's see. Here he is. This jackass here. Yep. Tells you all about it. All right. Let's see. Germany. Project Syndicate. Let's see. All right. Proposes an alternative model of democratic deliberation. All right. Let's see. I just want to see. Let's see. Here it is. WEF founder Klaus Schwab raises the stakes on resetting capitalism. Why? Because people have woken up to how fucked up capitalism really is and what it's done, the history. All right, and it goes on to say, this guy looks like, doesn't he look like he should be stroking a white cat? This is a new book claiming that stakeholder capitalism can create a more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient global economy, has won praise from governments and NGOs. All right, let's go on down. See, let's see. I'm just gonna have to put it in because I don't want to waste time. Let's see, Klaus Schwab and trans. Here we go. All right. What is the fourth industrial revolution by Professor Klaus Schwab? All right. Nah, they got a video. I don't have time. You can look that for yourself. Klaus Schwab's Transhumanism. All right. Let's see. Come on. Oh crap. Let's see. Wait a minute. This might be. Here it is. The Fourth Industrial Revolution. This is from this year. It says, you've likely heard a word tossed about in the narrative of late that has you somewhat dumbfounded. It's called transhumanism. What on earth does that mean? What is transhumanism? It says, while the term has been around for decades, it's always been a fringe aspect of the scientific community. And by fringe, I mean fringe of the fringe. Nobody knew what transhumanism was. I'm going to, the end goal of transhumanism, defeat suffering, pain, disease, inequality, and death through biotechnological implants. Think of Star Trek, and this, well, it says, do you remember the Borg from Star Trek? While perhaps not as grotesque, transhumanism seeks a similar path to reach its end goal. In some cases, you can see aspects of transhumanism in today's culture, all right? It says, but that only scratches the surface of the situation. A true transhumanist wants to see things go much further. Brain implants, neural links. Hey, isn't that what Elon Musk is talking about? Neural links to the internet and much more are all part of their ultimate goals. You idiots that took that shot. It says posthumanism. The difference between posthumanism and transhumanism, it's important to note that there is a difference between the two, yet just as socialism is the stepping stone to communism, one is the stepping stone to the other. Transhumanism seeks to use technological implants to improve the human condition. Posthumanism aims to eradicate humanity as we know it altogether. All right? Nanotechnology. Boom. If you've ever seen Johnny Depp's Transcendence and witnessed how nanotechnology was used in medicine, there to make the sick well, the injured whole, again, trying to play God. What did we tell you? We're in this season now. 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter tells you all about it. All right, things had to happen, and now this wicked piece of shit is being revealed for who he is. All right, and you get epigenetics, you get molecular assemblers. This is a good article. Please read it. Artificial intelligence. We all know the AIs and shit like that. What they trying to do, like, I guess on a low level, you're looking at what is that thing now? Alexa, which is Apple, and then you have, what's the other one for Google? You know, you got sitting in your house and it's spying on you, along with your other so-called smart devices. Hey, but you put them in there. It says, yeah, this is what he's about, all right? The New World Order, all right? Good article. In fact, I'm going to save it here. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. There we go. All right. This is a new Salakia. There we go. All right. So, yep. There we have it. But back to this. If you can't see that this is set up, all right, because they still want many more people to take that jab. And I've seen plenty of videos over the last 24 hours, especially from down south. Not all down south, but motherfuckers are fed up with this shit, all right? And if you can't see that the Civil War is right around the corner, again, you're just stupid. It says, finally, as if those slowdowns weren't enough, there's the mail. People are tired of these bullshit jobs. The mail, the Postal Service has always been a very tedious, all right, that's why you hear the expression, going postal. Well, there's a reason for that. That and those shitty supervisors. You know, you got power-hungry people in all aspects of, you know, the workforce. Oh boy, it's just, this place needs to go. That's all I can say. How will the everything shortage be resolved? One possibility is that Americans adopt a sustainable, aesthetic, and homespun lifestyle that reduces our dependency on goods. But they came up with laws about not being able to grow your own food. Hell, in some places you can't even collect rainwater. Why? Because this piece of shit wants you to depend on him. Because he's the fucking devil. Alright? It says Americans adopt a sustainable, aesthetic, and homespun lifestyle that reduces our dependency on goods that activate the global supply chain. If you can seriously envision such a world, I envy your gift of imagination. The best solution to the everything shortage is to have a policy to make more of just about everything. Containers, which carry more than 90% of the world's traded goods, are overwhelmingly manufactured in China. Why doesn't America make more? Because the elites pulled the plug on this bitch. This is a corporation. In fact, there's very few places, as far as you would consider countries, left in the world. in case you all missed it, don't you know they murdered 3 heads of state because they said that they wanted nothing to do with this pandemic and the shots that they were given? Yes. It would have been 4, but the president of Madagascar, he escaped. All right. Oh man, this is wow. I don't know why you people can't see what the hell is going on. Uh, it's got down here. It says U.S. preparing for a war with China. All right, as a new bombshell report confirms U.S. Marine Special Ops Forces. Well, let's see about that. That's Force Recon. Let's see. I don't know why I'm having trouble lately. Let's see. Oh, Taiwan. So you know the U.S. is going to back Taiwan. Okay. I got to read up on this. I'm not familiar. I just, as with you just now, saw this. So mark that and go back to where I was. Now you got all of a sudden bugs spreading more disease around the United States. Man, the CDC, these are the ones that are doing this shit. Yep. This place got to go. It's just wicked. Wicked beyond wicked. What else can you say? All right, as I said, our people are the target. We are the Israelites. They want this devil, this so-called white man, the nation of Edom in the Bible. All right, descendants of Jacob's brother Esau. They pretend to be everybody except who they really are, and that's Edom. But in any case, this is who's causing all of the problems. All right, real slick and sly. You know, they're the devil in the flesh. Evil incarnate. All right. Hey, so with that, I hope I reviewed this. Once again, this is about America's running out of everything. All right. And as time progresses, especially in this, what appears to be this, heading into this dark winter, Operation Dark Winter. All right. Now they're running out of money. They're running out of goods. For you that haven't been paying attention, I suggest you start, all right? Because it's only going to get worse from here on out. People losing their patience, all right? Like I said, they're easily agitated now. So watch where you are, watch what you say, how you say it, all right? Because again, you don't know who you're next to, all right? So with that, hey, and that's more reason to continually pray, stay prayed up, pray for your brethren out there on the highways and byways with you and all around, you know, the 4 corners of the world, the globe. All right. Hey, so with that, shalom.